Beanie and the Map to Nowhere. It was a windy Thursday afternoon at Sunbeam School, and the students were enjoying a quiet break in the library. Beanie was flipping through an old geography book when something unusual slipped out from between the pages. A crumpled, yellowed piece of paper. "Hey, what's this?" Beanie whispered, unfolding it carefully. Cardi, Josh, and Mallow leaned over to look. It was a map, hand-drawn with faded ink, weird symbols, and a giant X in the middle labeled Nowhere. "Nowhere? That's strange," said Mallow. "Why would anyone make a map to nowhere?" "That's exactly why we have to follow it," Beanie said, eyes sparkling with curiosity. The next day after school, the four friends met behind the gym. Using the map as a guide, they began their journey through the school's back gardens, past the sports field, and into a small, forgotten greenhouse behind the science lab. Inside the greenhouse, they found the first clue, a broken compass taped under a flower pot with a note. "Follow where the needle doesn't point." "This is getting spooky," Josh whispered. They followed the direction opposite the needle's usual point and arrived at an old janitor's shed. There they found another clue written on the wall with chalk. "To find what isn't, look where no one does." After thinking for a while, Cardi snapped her fingers. "The basement. No one ever goes there." They snuck down into the school's basement. The place was dark and dusty, filled with old desks, costumes, and boxes. The map's final mark pointed toward a rusty cabinet. With a creak, they opened it, and inside was nothing. Just an empty box with a note that read, "Congratulations, you've reached nowhere. But look how far you've come." The four friends stared at the note, confused at first, then laughed. "It wasn't about finding treasure," Beanie smiled. "It was the adventure that mattered." They left the basement that evening feeling closer than ever, with a new motto written by Mallow: "Sometimes the best places are nowhere." And Beanie folded the map and kept it safe, not because of what it led to, but because of the memories it made. The end. Would you like an image for this story?